So for this question, you were wondering about how symmetry works when it doesn't seem to match up with what's on the table. Well, what you have to remember is that the table only tells you areas to the left. So to start with, to do some prep work, if I look up positive 1.30 on the normal table, so I'm looking up positive 1.30, which would be this one of 0.9032. So I got 0.9032. But what you have to remember is the normal table only gives you areas to the left. See how this is the area to the left? So that 0.9032 is actually all of the area over here. So that's the area from here all the way over to the left. If I was interested in this area to the right, I would have to subtract. So because all probabilities add up to 1, so I'll do 1 minus 0.9032, which gives me 0.0968. So this area over here, the area to the right, is this 0.0968. So that's how you would find areas to the right using the complement rule. But you can also use the symmetry rule. Because if you look at this, if it's on a better scale than mine, and you have negative 1.30 and positive 1.30, doesn't the area to the left of this negative look like it should be about the same as the area to the right of this positive? And they should. The normal distribution is perfectly symmetrical like this. So if you don't want to use the complement rule, you can use symmetry. So if you look up negative 1.30 on the normal table, oops. Let's see, so negative 1.30, it tells you 0.0968, and again, that's the area to the left. So to the left of negative 1.3 is an area of 0.0968. So the area to the left of the negative is 0.0968. And if I didn't want to use a complement rule, it can be faster to say, well, if the area to the left of negative 1.3 is 0.0968, then the area to the right of positive 1.30 has to be 0.0968. And if you're not sure why that works, you can actually go through the work of using the complement rule and notice it's the same answer we got up here. So coming over here to the left in that example 132 that you mentioned, we're trying to find the probability that z is less than negative 1.30, which would be this area to the left here, or z is greater than positive 1.30, which is this area to the right. So there's multiple ways I could do it. I could look up positive 1.30, but then I have to say, okay, well, that area of 0.9032 is the area to the left, and I have to use the complement rule. Or if I remember about symmetry, and I know that looking up left tails is easier, I could look up this negative 1.30 and know that this area to the left is 0.0968, which means the area over here, by symmetry, has to also be 0.0968.